guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to do a fun, colorful makeup tutorial. I know, I've been doing a lot of colorful looks lately. At least I feel like I have. Yeah, I did the St. Patrick's Day one, I did the Elf and Jay Kissa one, and then now we are going to attempt a rainbow eye. So Shani Cosmetics actually sent me over a bunch of stuff. No, they're not sponsoring this video or anything. They just sent these products over, and when I looked at them, I instantly thought of this look from James Charles. So I wanted to try and use these products to recreate that look. So yeah, this should be a fun video. I'm gonna try my best color-wise and technique-wise because James Charles is quite the artist. Shani Cosmetics is an affordable, cruelty-free brand, so I will leave their products linked below if you wanna check them out. So before we get started, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is JaaackJack. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the little bell so that way you are notified of future videos and you officially become part of the Little Flower family. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. So Shani Cosmetics sent over two different palettes. We have the Revival palette, which looks like this on the back, and it has some fun colors, but they're a little more muted down, and then it has some bronzers, blush, and highlight here as well. So it's a 21 eye and cheek palette. So this is Revival, and I think the packaging here looks really cool. And then they also sent over the Revival Remix palette, which looks similar, just a lot brighter and more fun colors. I feel like we're going to be using this mostly today. And then they also sent over the Black Ombre 10-piece essential brush set. These are synthetic brushes, so they are cruelty-free and vegan-friendly. Look at that. Cool. We're going to try these out as well. They also sent over some lip products. We have the 12-piece matte lip liner set, Dreamy Dozen, and these I feel like are going to be very like dry type of lip liner, similar to the NYX Cosmetics one. And then they also sent over the Not So Sweet 16 lipstick set. And like when I look at this, I'm like, I feel like I would wear this color, maybe this color, and that's about it. But I just don't wear lots of pinks and reds. But there's that. Should I start with my face or should I start with the eyes? Okay, just to save time, because I feel like this is going to be a pretty lengthy look, I'm going to do one eye first, like here on camera with you guys, and then I'll do the other one off camera. So we'll just focus on this eye. Let me take these brushes out. So I'm starting out by taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and I'm just placing that all over my eyes. I'm gonna use this as my eye base. And I'm gonna take a little bit of my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I'm gonna use the same brush, just pick some of that up and press it right on top of the eyelid to set the concealer in place. So I'm going to take the E12 eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take Apology Accepted from the Revival Remix palette. It's this bright yellow. Let's see how this goes. We're going to start with this color on the inner part of the crease. Oh, dang it. I feel like I should have used a white base for this. Really load it up here on this inner part of the eye. Okay, so we added the yellow just right there in that pocket of our eye. With the same brush, I'm going to move over to the color right next to it, which is called Day One. So with this orange color, we're going to blend this right into the yellow and the middle part of our crease. And I'm going a lot higher than I normally do with my crease colors because I want you to be able to see all the colors that we're using. And then I'm going to go into the red shade right next to it called Laugh Off. We're going to put this also in the crease area, but we're going to put purple out here. Oh my gosh, I'm already running out of eyelid space. Now I'm going to take the shade Reunited, which is the purple color over here. So first I'm going to tap this on the outer corner of the eye right here. Just kind of build that intensity and drag that to blend into the red. I'm not liking this look already. I hate it. I don't even want to continue. I was just so frustrated with how that was going, so I decided to wipe it all off and start all over, and I decided to do a voiceover instead, so that way I could just work on this look and like kind of have my thoughts to myself sort of thing. I don't know. I just thought it'd be easier. So I'm starting off by priming my eyes with the Kat Von D primer, and then we're gonna go in with the Shiny Revival palette. This is the more neutral one. And this isn't a necessary step, but it just made me feel better when starting this look. I always have to start by putting a color into the crease. So I took a very like neutral, soft, like kind of like skin tone brown shade, and I just swept that across my lid and into my crease, kind of like just pretending it's my transition color, because then I felt more comfortable going into this look. I know that's like kind of silly, but it gave me some peace of mind when creating this look. So I'm going in with the purple. I'm starting with that on the outer corner of the eye. So I'm packing it on the outer corner and then blending it into the crease, but just focusing it on this outer part and then slightly flicking it out so it has that subtle wing effect. And then after the purple, we're gonna move into red. So I'm gonna take the red shade on the same brush. I just cleaned it off real quick with my pan, like my switching eyeshadow pan from Ulta. And I'm putting the red there into the crease. And after the red, we're gonna move into the orange, again, using the same brush. I just cleaned it off real quick. And I am putting these colors a lot higher than my natural crease. And the last color we're putting here is yellow, and we're putting it right here in this little pocket, kind of right on the bridge of our nose. So those are the crease colors that we're going to have, and now I'm just making sure that everything is nice and blended. And now I'm going back to the Kat Von D primer, and I'm using this to cut the crease. And so I'm only going to do a half crease with this, and I am going to go a little bit higher than my natural crease color. That way you can just see the colors that I'm putting on. So the color we're going to place down right where we put the primer is white. So I'm going into that giant white pan from the Revival Remix palette, and I'm just going to pack it on there, try and intensify that white as much as I can. After that, I'm going to take a blue eyeshadow from the palette. This is like the most like true blue in the palette. I'm placing that on the outer corner, blending it in with that purple, and I'm going to really pack it on so we get that nice vibrant color. And then afterwards, at first I tried this light shimmery blue, but it really wasn't showing up. So I ended up going in with this more like sky blue shade to blend in the white and the blue together. So that's kind of like the transition between the two. So it kind of like blends and has this softer gradient. And I think it looks really, really pretty. So I went off camera, took off my wig because I was getting hot, and I went ahead and like did the same thing to the next eye. So now we can finish up the eyes. I'm going to use the NYX matte liquid liner to line my eyes and create a small wing. And honestly, you guys, I am like so much happier with how this look is turning out. This was definitely the right move to do. And then I decided that the eyes needed a little bit of sparkle, so I decided to take the Too Faced liquid glitter eyeshadow in Guava Glitz and just apply that right on top of the white eyeshadow that we applied. Just gives it an extra pop and glam. And now for falsies, these are the Iconic Light from House of Lashes. And now we're going to finish up the lower lash line. I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm just cleaning it off with my Ulta Pan Switching Shadow thingamajiggy. And I'm starting with purple, and I'm placing that on the outer corner of the eye and connecting it to the purple on the top part of our eyelid. And then moving into that same blue that we have on the top of our eyes. So the middle part will be blue, and then the inner corner we're going to use green because we haven't incorporated green yet in this rainbow eye look. So green will be on the inner corner. And that is it for all of the eyeshadows, and I think this looks really cool. I'm going to line my eyes with a white pencil liner. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. I think it was discontinued. It was part of a holiday collection, but just any white eyeliner will do, or you could even do black if you wanted to. But since I'm copying the James Charles campaign for his palette, he had white on the waterline. So finishing up with some mascara, this is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which is my current favorite. I love this mascara so much. So now we're going to quickly finish up this look by doing the face makeup. So I'm taking my Stila Stick Foundation, and I'm using the foundation brush from the Shiny Cosmetics brush kit. I'm using that to blend out the foundation. I thought it did a good job blending it all out. However, I did notice that the foundation brush left it a little streaky, so I went in with one of the flat top brushes to just blend it all out. Now moving on to concealer, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer and blending that out with the same flat top brush from the Shany Cosmetics brush kit. And of course, we gotta set everything, so I'm taking the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder and the same brush and just tapping that to set all of the liquid and cream product we just applied on our face. Now for bronzer, I think I'm going to take a mixture of these two shades here from the Revival palette, which again is the more toned down neutral one of the two. And I'm just going to go ahead and contour and chisel out my cheekbones on my round circle face. I think the bronzer is a little cool tone, but I think it works. Like overall, it worked with this look. And now for blush, I'm going into the Revival Remix palette, which is the brighter one. I'm going to take the top blush here and just apply that onto my cheekbones and blend back. I'm just applying a little amount. I don't want to go too heavy since we got a lot of color already, but the bright pink kind of just ties it all in together. So yeah, works out nicely. And for the highlight, I'm going to take the highlight in this palette, and I'm using the rounded foundation brush from the Shany kit, which I don't think is ideal for highlighter. So yeah, I went in and tried to load up on different highlighters because it just wasn't applying this as well. But I ended up going with this more like purpley, iridescent, cool tone bronzer. And then I wanted to soften it because I thought it was a little harsh. So I'm just going with the foundation brush over that, and that is it for the face. And last but not least, let's move on to the lips. So I got all of these lip pencils from Shany Cosmetics. Again, I feel like they might be a little on the dry side just because of the way they look. But I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with one of the nude pencils. And I mean, they work great. The color payoff was really nice, and it was surprisingly creamier than I expected because these look and feel just like the NYX ones, so I thought they'd be a little more dry, but they were actually, they were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to go ahead and line and fill in my lips, and then we're gonna go in with a lipstick on top, and I wasn't sure which shade to go with, so I was kind of stuck between these two, the ones I pointed out earlier in the video. So I started off with this one and I applied it, and then I thought I needed to lighten it a little bit more, so I went in with the lighter shade of lipstick right on top. Yay, this look is finally complete. I'm so happy with it. Let's go ahead and throw the wig back on and we can do our little outro shots. I feel like the red on my right eye could have been blended a little bit better, but it's all good. I still like overall think this look turned out way better than how it was starting, so I'm glad I like restarted and tried again. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. If any of you actually give this look a try, whether you're following my video or James Charles' video, either or, I'd love to see your rainbow eyeshadow looks. Be sure to send me your pictures and all that good stuff. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, halfway through I decided to make it a voiceover. I was just so frustrated at first and I was not liking how the look turned out, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start over, wipe it off, and just do a voiceover and just go. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. I, again, don't really wear bright, colorful looks like this often, but I don't know, I saw this palette and I was just like, I want to do something colorful. I want to do a rainbow. So that is what we did today. So hopefully this gave you guys some ideas. I'm not saying that this is a dupe for the James Charles palette at all, but I think videos like this are cool where you can see a look created by a palette, but also be able to see a cheaper alternative, so you don't always have to have the exact same products, exact same eyeshadow and brand and all that kind of stuff. Just use what you have on hand. Use what you already have to create similar looks. So I love how this look turned out. I'm actually really happy about it. Obviously I didn't do the white paint marks because I'm actually going out tonight, so we're going downtown and I'm gonna wear this look. If this turned out like terrible, and because we're leaving like right now, that would have been terrible. But luckily it all worked out. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!